in the sense where you kind of knew where you stood with me.
Yeah.
However, I had zero idea where I stood with you. And as the prep got deeper and deeper, my trust in this relationship got less and less and less, because even though you'd communicate your thoughts and feelings to me, you then stopped doing that because you were in a prep. Then also stopped talking to me as often because you were in a prep, which for me, when it wasn't like dead certain when we started, it made me really insecure, which then made me aggravate you and become really annoying. But I couldn't understand.
You beforehand though, you were like, your relationships, you were very clingy. Like you've always been very tight.
Wasn't.
Like
the difference is they were clingy on. They would cling always. Every dude that I've been with before you.
You've been with a guy before me?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Multiple.
God.
Every dude. I can't even think of how many.
Yeah, I know so many.
I know it's triple digits, but
right.
I like they were constantly like they were besotted with me.
I feel like that's what most relationships are like. Like every relationship I've been in before Shannon, it's like if you're not constantly with each other or constantly messaging, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
But it was like,
and that's what I was used to.
It's quite an immature relationship, isn't it? Like me and Shannon now will message like once or twice a day, and then like I'll see her. Like she'll message me when she gets to work, and I'll be like, "Cool, have a good day."
Yeah.
And then I'll see her in the evening, and it's not like, "What have you been doing?"
Yeah.
Like, whereas when you're younger, it's always like you're not texting all the time, or you're not Snapchatting.
Well,
it's
you
like,
had an issue with that, like.
No, but even if you even when me and Shannon didn't, it wasn't like you're messaging all the time. I think it's just a more mature relationship.
I
isn't
think
it?
so.
But you didn't get that.
I didn't know because I think you were.
But also, you
at
were
the beginning.
Like 20?
Yeah, at the beginning of a relationship, I feel like you do chat on message more.
Yeah, definitely.
But from the very set go, it was one message at 10 p.m. at night every day, and he'd ask me how my day is, and then it would fall on to the next day, and I'm like, what's the fucking point? Like, you're not making any conversation, and that's why I had the insecurity of, are you actually like into this?
But it wasn't his priority, was it? Like at the time, it was.
But I made it my priority.
But that's because you had nothing else on.
Exactly, but that's why I struggled. And then prep happened and I still had nothing on. Yeah. But that.
Yes, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more of the podcast.
Then when I still struggled, because even though you said, no, I'm fine, I still didn't even know how to handle you because we hadn't spent enough time together.
Too much to handle, mate.
Too much to handle.
It's that package, yeah.
But then I didn't know how you still were as an individual away from prep. I knew things about you, but I didn't know a lot about you. So that's why I struggled, because you weren't very good at communicating with me, and the sense of like, I just couldn't.
How did you feel about the prep?
You found me annoying.
Yeah, no, it was awful towards the end. It wasn't the best. No, it was one of those. Like I said, we built up we didn't have the foundations of like a relationship that was built in the right way, because it was a bit of a rocky sort of start. But it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't where I was like ever thinking of like, oh, sacking you off. It was just more so a sense where we headed into a prep.
I don't know. We had a lot of conversations.
You did say to me literally after I won my British title at the hotel, well, should we end it then? Because I know we had an argument.
Yeah, you were very close to like.
But I think it was more so.
I was crying to Shannon after I'd won. No, but like, you and Abster just walked away from me. I couldn't even get the chance to get photos. And I was like crying to Shannon, and I was like, I just don't know how to make him happy. I'm literally leaving my mates to go have a meal with him. He's upset because he's got second place by some bodybuilder, Axel.
Yeah, I think you were almost a little bit.
If you're enjoying and you want to make sure to keep up with our social media content, we have a TikTok and we also have an Instagram below. Click the link, give us a follow, and we'll catch you on there.
Yeah, not selfish, but I think you probably didn't think about Sanaya's feelings because she'd pissed you off a lot in the prep.
Yeah, I think it was one of them.
And I just really struggled because I was like, I know I want to be with him, but I don't know how to deal with him right now, and I just think I don't know. Like, it was going through my head when you said it. I was like, God no, please don't. Let's work this out. But also in my head, I was like, if this is how he is, I actually can't be.
I think it was just where like I'd always been very like I'm very content with who I am. So when like I know on my own, I'm like, right, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I love what I was doing. Everything was wicked. And then like towards the latter end of the prep, it was like
you were taken away from that.
Yeah, you were very much almost you trying to. And again, it's because we didn't have that sort of foundation. It definitely felt like you were almost kind of like trying to, like it was just a bit draining. You were just quite draining to be around, which I think you'd admit.
Yeah,
and then as a result,
I was struggling.
Yeah, and then as a result,
never dieted that far before.
Yeah, and then as a result, you almost like, as a result of that, you being the way you were. that made me kind of take a step back, which made you more insecure, which made you more Reese, and that made me go even more, whoa, this is way too much. And I remember like saying to Finn, I think it was outside of Premier, I was like,